welcome back to my channel. This is Lorien with the Wellington Witch. Thank you so much for being with me today. This is going to be your bi-weekly reading starting from the 3rd of August and going all the way through to I think it's the 17th of August. It'll be in the title anyway, I'll confirm the date of the last one, but around the 17th. We start the 2 weeks off. Oh, we've got some ink and charcoal around here. We start the 2 weeks off with a full moon in Aquarius on the 3rd of August, so we'll be going in a little bit with that. This reading is to do with your sun, your moon and your rising sign. You can look at your Venus. I would recommend that you just focus on the main three, otherwise it gets a little bit complicated. And as always, thank you so much for commenting, sharing, liking, subscribing, making sure that you click on the alert bell. Some of you are kind of like first responders. I just see you immediately coming up whenever I put on a video. So thank you so much for everybody who's spending the time with me today. So hopefully we'll get some good information. We're doing a little bit differently this time. We have the Moonology Oracle deck, we have the Druidcraft Tarot, but we still have the runes. And it's going to go 2 cards for love, 2 cards for career, and general overview along with these 2 here. So that's enough rambling from me, but if you do want a reading based on anything I say in these readings online, or if you have a question that you'd like me to look into for you, all the ways is to get in touch and get a reading from me are down below in the description box. All that housekeeping out of the way now, let's get into your readings and I'll speak to you guys very soon. Alright, beloved Leos, let's have a look and see what's coming up for you. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising for the next 2 weeks. Now, we start with the full moon, like I say, on the 3rd of August. Leo. Alright, and that full moon is going to be in Aquarius. Now, if you're Leo rising, this will affect your 7th house. So this will be your romance house, your partnerships, sometimes foreign trade as well, your businesses, you know, people who like you, people you get on with, but most likely your romance houses and stuff like that. So if you are in a couple, it may just raise it up a little bit. It may enable you to take a few risks about something, or just be more spontaneous in how you're actually discussing something with a partner. If you're coupled, it may make you just want to party a little bit, honestly. It could have this little bit of danger to it. You may want to just do something risky. I would always say in moderation, but I just feel like there's a combination of Leo and Aquarius is really like the air allows the fire to burst, and I think that's, you know, a good combination. But you could also be quite emotional, so just maybe focus on what makes you feel good rather than what makes you feel like you have an emotional hangover afterwards. So let's have a look and see. I'm just going to see if Leo wants to come through. Leo doesn't want to come through on this shuffle yet, so let's just have a look. Alright, okay, now you do. Okay, thank you. So we're going to do 2 for love. Oh, there we go. 2 for love, like I was saying. 2 for career. Okay. And then we have 3 for overview. Okay, and don't worry, I will be bringing these up to you so you can see them. So you have the lovers for the love reading, which is good. Queen of Pentacles. And for the business side, let me just move that back. You have 7 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles in reverse. These are not always negative. Reversals don't mean, oh no, everything's crap. They just mean a little bit of energy is kind of stuck. And then for the overview, you have the 4 of Cups, you have the 7 of Pentacles and the Princess of Pentacles. So basically you have Cups and Pentacles, which is very much, you know, emotions and material things, like tangible things, things that you can touch and feel. So you have kind of a balance here, but let's start with the love reading for you. So yay, lovers. This is kind of 2 things. So the lover card is a great sign being in the love reading, but it just means you're expressing your sexuality a little bit more during this time. You're in Leo season. You may be feeling your oats, you know. And happy birthday to any Leos who have their birthday in this time. I just feel like your relationships and your sensuality and your personal beliefs in relationships, your values in relationships, it's all coming together. It's all having this feeling of, yeah, I'm doing really well. You know, the sun is in your sign. The sun is in your, you know, house of appearance or body or path through life, and it's going to feel great. You know, so it could be the fact that you are just feeling more confident, but also the Lovers can be that you have this third element to something. You know, like, see, that's normally a third person. This little deer here is normally a third person. So it could be the fact that you are kind of having some interference with relationships that you may already have. But I do feel that there's a groundedness here. I think this is because there's something being settled in your home life. Now, if you're single, I think that you're doing something around the home in the next 2 weeks that's going to enable you to feel more confident. Even if you're not wanting a relationship, you just feel really good. This is also a card of getting back something to yourself, like finding something about yourself to love and to, you know, celebrate. So I think that's going to be really good for you. I also feel like this queen here, she's very down to earth, very motherly, but she often comes out in my readings when she's asking you to change something about your house or your appearance. Now, or, well, not asking you, but you may want to do something. So you may want to change your environment to reflect how you want to feel inside, or you may want to change your environment to encourage, you know, your inner and going into outer. So I feel brilliant. I feel gold. I'm going to change everything into gold. You know, I'm going to put my sofa over there. I'm going to do this. I'm going to clean out all this. It may also be that you're just being house proud and you're really, really proud of the work you've put into your house, and you feel like it's a home and you feel like you're doing well, and the house of your relationship feels really good. But I do also feel like if you're feeling, oh, I mean, I do have some good qualities, you know, I'm just not feeling confident. Dress your house up in confidence. Splash yourself over your living space, you know, like put your own photography around, your favourite books everywhere. You know, do something that feels you and see yourself reflected in the best possible light, and this will actually help you. I think come up to a level that maybe you want to be at. So it's just a case here of influence. This very strong influence. You may be very in control in your work as well, because she's also coming in with work. But I just feel that this combination is really nice to have. It feels grounded. It's not up in the air, which, you know, Aquarius can be. So with that being in your relationship house, if you're Leo rising, you could be having some groundedness and more practicality, which is great. But while you're feeling your oats in relationships and stuff, and how you are seen by other people, it's not just romantic, you do have two struggling elements within your career. So 7 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles, it's kind of a, how to put it, insecurity, really. It's a little bit of worry, like, am I just going to be continuously chasing my tail? Am I just going to be doing this all the time? You have so many options here. I think you've confused yourself. You have so many different avenues that you could go to create a fulfilling life in a career. You have so many different things you may want to do. You may have so many different things. Like, I know a very dear, my best Leo friend. She is a very powerful healer. She's also psychic. She's also does readings. She does Reiki. She does past life. She does so many different things. But because she's doing all these different things, she feels spread too thin. And she also works a full-time job. So this is kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm feeling a little bit of her in this. So if this was relation to you, then, you know, you're all in the same boat, I feel. But it is kind of a sign to say that you are all having this, like, maybe change in your inner workings when it comes to career. There's some insecurity about your career, maybe wondering what you're going to do next, maybe wondering if you need a change. You know, I do see that here. You could be the most content position in your job, but there's still a thing in the back of your mind that maybe you want something new, maybe you want something different. So I would say don't put any weight on career aspects this month, this 2 weeks. Just let that process. Let it process in your mind. Let it, come through to you as and when it wants to. This is your subconscious. And this may present to you over the next 2 weeks with a solution. If it just presents itself and goes, worry about it, then just kind of focus on the confidence thing, because the solution will come through. You don't need to stress yourself over finding a resolution at the moment. So with the overview, I see the Four of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles and the Princess of Pentacles. There's a boredom here, and again, I think this is to do with same stuff, different day. But you are coming up to a harvest at the moment, so there could be a point in the near future. I don't think this is just the next 2 weeks, to be honest. There could be something in the next few months, maybe by the end of the year, where you realise the path you need to take, because you've taken the time to contemplate. You've taken the time to receive the messages from the universe or whoever you believe in, and manifest this new enterprise for yourself, manifest this new road. This is very much a holy, the mistletoe is very much holy to druids, and they kind of use it for lots of different things. Obviously, it's only available at one time of the year. They have to wait patiently for it to blossom, bloom, harvest. So this, I think, is you having to be patient even though you're bored, and wait for this to reveal itself, so you can harvest it, and so you know what to do with it next. So there's something on its way when I think it comes to career. You may see signs of it this week or next 2 weeks, but ultimately I'm getting the impression that harvesting is gonna just happen when it needs to happen, when it's ready, when it's ripe. When it's ripe, you'll be able to harvest it. Let's just have a rune. Okay, Leo, please. Okay, I think I already know what this is just by feeling it. Is it Isa? Yes, haha. So it's very simple to feel. Isa is challenge. It's frustration. It's psychological blocks. It's kind of like, I want to be doing something. And so it's also ice, hence the name. But it could be that you're feeling so rigid and so frozen in place. You can't do anything to progress things. Now maybe is just not the time. Again, wait for the harvest. Waiting for the harvest to come to you. Waiting for the opportune moment. I think that the harvest is on its way. You are going to be able to utilize everything that you've put into this. It just feels a little bit frustrating because you don't see results yet. I think some of you may have just changed jobs, and you may be content there for now. But again, I feel like is there nothing more? Kind of like the Belle song in Beauty and the Beast, where she's like, I want so much more. So yeah, there may be something there for you. Ooh, you seem to want to come through. Well, Leo, okay. Confidence is your key to success, Leo. My darling Leos. So again, you may be feeling so confident, feeling your oats. I'm great. The sun's in my sign. My planet, well, astrological thing of the sun is in my sign. I'm great. I'm me, I'm Leo, or whatever. And it just feels really nice, and you feel really strong, but there's still frustration about something that I can't put my finger on because there's too many energies working with here. But I do feel that the harvest is on its way, and just to carry on the confidence that you have within yourself. Carry on the confidence that you hold, that you hold within your energy, and you can kind of push through any blocks that you need. And again, I've just got this balance, spirituality and practicality. So again, the emotions and the pentacles. I love things when it happens like this, when it's synchronized. So the emotions are your intuition. It could be your spirituality. The practicality is the pentacles. So actual physical things you can do. So based on your intuition, if you're just feeling like, oh, I'm stuck and I can't move, it's not time to move yet. It's not time yet. Let it breathe, let it come to you, let those intuitive flashes kind of reveal themselves to you. So let your intuition guide you. And I think that this is definitely one of those times where you're probably going to be a little bit frustrated about certain things. But you're good because you feel so confident. You want to get doing things, you want to get done, you want to see things. Not right yet, not right now, okay? Just kind of let it filter through. Be confident, do you, but don't expect everything to move at your pace, okay? I think that's the thing that I struggle with as well. I'm like, yeah, come on. It's not going to do it based on our schedule. It just really isn't. And it's annoying and it's really, really frustrating. But we can't speed it forward if the universe is not allowing us to do so. So just take your time, let it come to you, and I think that's going to be fine. So, lovely, lovely, lovely Leos, I will love you and leave you now. If you did resonate with this reading, let me know in the comments below. And if you'd like to ask a question about this or get a reading on anything else that's on your mind, just all the information is in the description box below. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll read for you guys very, very soon.